I got my first stitches when I was 3 years old. I was running around the house with my older sister when I decided to headbutt a table. This table. Since then, it's been like an addiction for me. Constantly chasing that high in any way I could. A&E became like a second home to me and my family. I'm Stitches, and these are my stories.
I grew up in a quiet neighborhood in Titirangi. Skateboarding and cycling were my favorite activities.
I was on a trike at 6 months old, and my passion for the extreme only grew from there. By the time I was 6 years old, I was driving boats and Indy 500 cars. Everything I did was an effort to get more scars. Unfortunately, many of my accidents, including flipping over my bike handles and falling off a climbing wall in primary school, involved breaking my teeth, which wasn't what I wanted at all. How am I supposed to show off when the dentist has fixed all the damage? I needed a new method. I was taking suggestions from all my friends on how best to injure myself. Someone suggested hyperventilating until I passed out. Yes, I thought. I'm tall enough that passing out onto concrete was sure to do some damage. But what I wasn't expecting was to faceplant onto a step. So I shoved my teeth up through my gums. Stitches were required in my gums, but no cool scars to show my friends. I was so insanely glad when I found an abandoned building in Bass Park while partying with some friends. 3 meter drop onto concrete littered with broken glass was exactly what I needed to give me that feeling I've been craving so much. Stitches, scars, broken cheekbone, fractured eye socket, dislocated pinky finger. I was more alive than I'd ever felt in my entire life. I wouldn't feel this good again until Burnham Military Camp in 2010. With rock climbing, rafting, and a confidence course involving crawling under barbed wire, conditions were perfect for an epic injury. Imagine my surprise when none of these activities resulted in an injury. Thankfully, one of my platoon members ran into me in the hallway and knocked my head into a door frame. After a trip to an emergency clinic in central Christchurch, I returned to the camp and I was awarded the name Stitches. I had been reborn. Once I reached my 20s, I was working in a call center. Short of taking a stapler to my face or sticking a fork in an electric socket, there was no possible chance of injury. So during that time, I invented 2 new sports, softcore parkour and ultimate gyro. Softcore parkour is essentially a more accessible version of parkour. I hadn't kept up a strict fitness regime as I do these days because I was working in a call center, but I had to train. I would jump over anything and everything I could. My greatest achievement was jumping over a large rubbish bin. But it's also kind of my biggest regret because I didn't get any injuries from that jump. Ultimate Gyro was another invention from myself and the founder of the softcore movement, James. We came across an excellent training tool called a gyro board, and we just had to have it. Ultimate Gyro took everything to a next level. We placed the gyro board onto raised surfaces, increasing the risk tenfold. The combination of Ultimate Gyro and softcore parkour has meant I never need to visit a gym, and I can maintain excellent physique while still putting myself in danger so I can continue growing my collection of scars. Like all addictions though, mine has its downsides too. Relationships have definitely suffered due to my partners not understanding my extreme ways.
Go, go, go!
Peter, tell him to stop! Peter! Peter!
What's your next plan?
No jumping.
I think I want to jump a bench with a chair on top of the bench.
No.
Sit on it.